Day 2 of deliberations right now. Jurors continue to weigh the fate of a man accused of killing an IMPD police officer.
Elias Dorsey allegedly killed Officer Breanne Leith in April of 2020 when she responded to a domestic violence call. The jury came back at 1 o'clock this afternoon after not being able to reach a verdict. WRTV's Rachel Wilkerson is live at the courthouse now with where things stand at this hour. Rachel.
Good evening. The jurors went back for its second day of deliberation just before 2 o'clock. The judge said this is the first time he's ever had a jury go home and come back to finish deliberation after nearly 10 hours last night into this morning. The jury wasn't able to reach a verdict. Now today, the jury requested further explanation of knowing the wrongfulness of his actions, meaning did Elias Dorsey know what he was doing was wrong at the time of the shooting, or was he mentally incapable to understand? The state and defense each had 20 minutes to present closing arguments again to the jury. They touched on the 7 days worth of expert and witness testimony focusing on Dorsey's mental health. 7 doctors evaluated scans of Dorsey's brain along with video and audio evidence of him before and after the shooting. The doctors testified that Dorsey was having a brief psychosis. They also cited Dorsey's paranoia and delusions in the weeks leading up to the shooting. The defense argued Dorsey thought someone was trying to kill him when he shot through the apartment door, killing Officer Leith, and is hoping the jury will hand a verdict of not responsible by insanity. Meanwhile, the prosecution is hoping for a verdict of guilty but mentally ill. The state argues Dorsey did understand what was going on.
When you came in here last Monday, you knew the difference between right and wrong. You also knew how to tell if somebody else knew the difference between right and wrong. Because you have common sense, you have judgment. So I am asking you to call on your conscience, to call on your common sense, to call on your judgment. Recognize that you know the difference between right and wrong. And recognize that on April 9th, 2020, so did the defendant. And for that reason, you should find him responsible.
I told you in opening this wouldn't be easy. And you all know that. Midnight, 1, 2 a.m. last night, you all know that. April 9th of 2020, who he was a legally insane man who tragically killed a hero. And it's not easy, but do the right thing and find him not responsible by reason of insanity.
Dorsey is charged with the murder of Officer Leith, 4 counts of attempted murder for the 3 officers on scene and woman who originally called 911, battery and criminal confinement. For each of the 6 charges, the jury can find Dorsey guilty, not guilty, guilty but mentally ill, or not responsible due to mental insanity. They can also consider a lesser charge of reckless homicide and criminal recklessness. Again, the question they have to answer is, did Dorsey appreciate the wrongfulness of his actions? If a verdict isn't reached, the judge says that could lead to a mistrial. I'll be here all night until a decision is made, and we'll keep you updated. Reporting live, I'm Rachel Wilkerson, WRTV.